Chat, welcome in on a Tuesday edition of KCSN Live. I'm Tucker Franklin. Let me know where you're watching from today in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let me know how you're feeling. On a Tuesday, after the Chiefs disappointingly lose to the Broncos. Got a poll up right now in the chat. If you're hanging out, let's go vote on it. What are we feeling today? I want to know what you guys are feeling today. Are you guys ready to move on? Are you ready to not talk about it? Or you still need to vent? Like, do you still need to get some stuff off this chat? Off your chest, sorry. That's what I want to know where you guys are at. I want to know where you guys are at. Appreciate you guys hanging out in Lot T, as always. I got my Diet Dr. Pepper here. Maybe I take the lights down a little bit more. But man, Jackie said need more talk on the game. Split 50-50 right now in the chat. It is split 50-50 right now in the chat. Jackie also says, turnover-worthy plays takes the cake as the worst fake stat. Anything over-expected also ranks high. Yeah. Jackie also wanted to talk about this. The Athletics' Jesse Newell, he tweeted this out. Jesse Newell tweeted this out a little bit before we started here. Chiefs' percentage of offensive drives that ended in the score during the regular season per True Media. 2022, 46.4%. 2023, they won the Super Bowl in both those years, 39.1%. Last year, 43.2%. This year, 48.9%. The Chiefs' offense, according to percentage of offensive drives that ended in a score, is better than it was last year. Is better than it was in 2024. It's better than it was in 2023. It's better than it was in 2022. Kenneth says he's disappointed in my poll and he has two choices. What's the other choice that you want, Kenneth? What's the other choice you want on there? Lewis, shout out Lewis in the chat. I don't even know if I have the strength for hell yeahs today, chat. I spent a lot of time talking a lot of shit on Bo Nix for them to go out and play like that, guys. That was rough. My opinion hasn't changed on Bo Nix either. Bo Nix is still ass. Seppuku? Yeah. That could be a good choice. Shokapati also posted about how the Chiefs offense is second in the NFL in EP per drive. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know how all these stats and that's kind of what I said, like, about this team. Is the craziest part about this team is every advanced stat says they should be good from the offense to the pass rush, but they simply can't win games. It is truly astonishing. My friend Brett Coleman quote tweeted it with the Chiefs are ninth in points per game and fourth in points, are ninth in points per game and fourth in points per game allowed, and they're still 5-5. Average margin of victory is 19 points. Average margin of defeat is 4.4. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer, chat. A real bummer. Chiefs missing the playoffs could be the best thing for them. Hey, it could. It could. I think, like Verderam said on that football show, I do think that this team just might be might be shot. They might just be gassed. I tell you what though, if Mizzou loses Eli Drinkwitz and the Chiefs miss the playoffs, you'll have to watch me. You have to watch me. That would be a long off season. It would be the longest off season ever for Mahomes' career. Neil Holmes said, Belfast, Ireland, no point in venting. What will be, will be. Have faith they will turn around. Keep up the great work.
Hell yeah!
I'll give you a hell yeah for that, Neil. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Turn the vibes way down. Keep your ringer on. Michael, I don't want it to happen, man. I just saw it come across my timeline. Him addressing the rumors in his opening statement today. This is what I saw and what made me think about it. Gabe DeArmond at Power Mizzou. At Power Mizzou.com. Eli Drinkwitz addresses job rumors in his opening statement. All of this stuff is just a distraction. I would like to remind everybody, including our fans, we absolutely love Mizzou. We love what we're building. Yeah. Is it possible that the Chiefs went out? Sure. It's possible. And I could be a millionaire tomorrow too. That's possible. This week, the Chiefs might get a lot of criticisms more than ever. I think that's true, Devin. I think that's true. Nikki M says, hope springs eternal, but we have to be realistic. This may not be the year the Chiefs are in it at the end. Michael, I don't know if that's anything. I don't really want to read into anything the coaches say publicly. Pie Desert says, the playoff math hurts me. Yeah, man, I hate having to go to the playoff calculator, man. I hate having to go to the playoff calculator. I'm just going to leave my Twitter timeline up, I guess, and you guys are just going to see everything swirling on my Twitter timeline. Maybe that's how we can just do this. I hate going to the playoff calculator and be like, oh, now I have to calculate. I have to calculate what the Chiefs' playoff odds are. Oh my gosh. I hate it. What are the chances we win out and Denver loses all the games after their bye week? I don't know, dude. But wouldn't that be hilarious? I think that's a very... I think that would be funny. Hey, Michael, here's a better tweet. Actually. Drinkwitz says Mizzou has done a very good job in NIL, but there's a misconception that they're at the very top. Says some places have quote-unquote unlimited NIL. Quote, we want to beat those teams. If I'm Eli Drinkwitz, if I am Coach Eli Drinkwitz, head coach Eli Drinkwitz of the Missouri Football Tigers, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get more money for my players. To buy players. In this, I would use this to kind of bump the NIL in negotiations. If I was Coach Eli Drinkwitz, I'm not Missouri Tigers head football coach Eli Drinkwitz. If I was, I would be using the fact that there's a lot of other big openings in college football. I would use that to my NIL advantage. That's if I was Eli Drinkwitz. Devin says this, and I think this is very funny. The Chiefs can do the funniest thing. 100%. If the Chiefs sneak into the playoffs, and let's run this out, chat. If the Chiefs sneak into the playoffs and they have to go to Denver as like they're the 7 seed, right? And they go to Denver. Let's say Indianapolis gets the 1 seed, Denver gets the 2 seed. If that happens, I would still pick the Chiefs. I'm not picking Bo Nix in a playoff game. I'm not switching sides on Bo Nix, I'll say. I mean, I'm not switching sides on Bo Nix. Not after. No. Patrick Marr says, outside of a Mahomes getting a restructure / extension to help free up money, who do you think gets cut or restructured? This music's making me sleepy. But it's sad. We have to be sad today, chat. This is what you guys want. You guys want me to be sad today. You guys still want me to be sad. Denver's defense will win the game alone. You're funny. Yeah, Nikki says everyone's mad Spags didn't blitz Nix more, but all the research says he's better when pressured. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. We talked about that a little bit on that football show. If Pat continues his MVP pace, I'd have no problem handing him the checkbook, but it's starting to hurt the team with the continual raises despite the no MVP level play. Does Kelsey retire after this season? Who else goes? Yeah, Kelsey probably does retire. I think he should. There's no reason. He doesn't have anything else to do, right, guys? I mean, he's won a lot of Super Bowls. He's got a lot of records. He's got a pretty sweet fiance. They got all the money in the world. There's no reason for him to play, man. He doesn't have another year on his contract. I don't know if the Chiefs would give him another contract. Could be a mutual parting of ways. There's nothing else for Travis Kelce to be doing. You know? He probably does retire. You know what? We'll do it. Let's do it. You guys are asking for it, so I will just we'll just do it. We'll just do it. We are going to go to Spot Track, our favorite website. It's our favorite website, chat. We're going to look at the Chiefs 2026 cap table right here. As you can see, they are about $30 million over the projected cap. Patrick Mahomes' cap hit is pretty large. Chris Jones' cap hit is pretty large. We'd already talked about the Mahomes extension / restructure is likely to happen with his contract. No trade clause, that's good. And so this number will go down. This number is likely to go down. The Chris Jones number is a tough one. That one is hard to get out of. Jawan Taylor, likely cut. When you look at Jawan Taylor's number here, here we go. Whoops, this is actually what we want right here. Potential in 2026, 3 years, $60 million. It's a $7.3 million dead cap, which is a whole lot better than a $29 million or $27 million cap hit down here. Good Lord. 27.3, which is the same as what it is this year, right? So if they cut him after this season, 7.3 is what the dead money is. So they save about $20 million there. Yeah, they do save. They save $20 million exactly there. So that'll give you about $20 million. So you're about $10 million over. Trey Smith just signed that. Nick Bolton just signed that. Jalen Moore just signed that. Creed Humphrey just signed that. George Karlaftis just signed that. Trent McDuffie is said to be making $13 million. Christian Fulton, oof. we'll see how that goes. Mike Dana is the other guy that could be also on the chopping block as well. You look at his potential out in 2026. It's a 2.1 dead cap hit that it will save you about, does it give me savings on here? Here we go. Here we go. 2026 savings, about $9 million. $9 million is what you're looking at if you cut Mike Dana. So what does that get us our total up to? 29 million? That gets our total up to 29 million in cap space to get us back to pretty close to even. That's not even including the Patrick Mahomes restructure, which would get you pretty darn close to more stuff there. And then you could add Drew Tranquill into the mix as well. Now, Drew Tranquill has played better than he did last year, but they do have a potential out on this contract. It's only 1.5 million compared to the 7.5 he would be making next year. That's about a $6 million savings for the Chiefs if they are to cut Drew Tranquill. So that gets you over your deficit already. You're over your deficit at that point with those three moves, with Jawaan Taylor, with Mike Dana, with Drew Tranquill. The Patrick Mahomes restructure can give you any of the cap space that you want. I do remember how excited we were when they signed Fulton Nicky. I do remember that. I thought they were going to do something with him. I thought that was going to be a hit. I thought that was going to be a really good signing. And he got cooked. He got just cooked against the Broncos. By Bo Nix. He got cooked by Bo Nix, chat. Wow. So that's where the cap sits for next year. For free agents, let me look at this actually. Let's go free agents 2026. Kelsey, Hollywood Brown, Charles Omenihu, Elijah Mitchell, Jack Cochran, Nazeeh Johnson, Jerry Tillery, James Winchester, Kareem Hunt, Brian Cook, Juju Smith-Schuster, Derek Nottie, Leo Chenal, Deion Bush, Big Bob, Gardner Minshew, Janarius Robinson. I forgot he was on the team. He's not on the team, right? He got hurt? What happened? I'll change the music. I'm over this music anyway. I don't remember that, Jackie. I don't remember him getting hurt. Does that make me a bad fan? I don't remember Janarius Robinson getting hurt. There's been a lot that's happened since then. They have restricted free agents on Caliendale and Keontae Ingram. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Matt Ariza, Eric Scott Jr., Nico Armijo are exclusive rights free agents. And then also Jalen Watson and Isaiah Pacheco are free agents as well. Watson, man, that one's going to be an interesting one. No, I was late in the game. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bandwagoner because I don't remember Janarius Robinson getting hurt in preseason game 3, probably. Cochran and Johnson, they could probably go and I'd be all right. There's more Nazeeh Johnsons out there, chat. There are more Nazeeh Johnsons out there. I really wanted Kareem to get a ring. Yeah. You know who there's not anymore out there? Eric Berry. Dude. Yeah, there's not any Eric Berrys out there, man. Watson about to get 480. He might. He's been playing really well this year. He has been playing really well this year. What do you think the Chiefs' record will be by the end of the season? That's a good question. Let's run through it. Let's run through the Chiefs' schedule the rest of the year. All right, so they got the... Why the hell would they make it do that? They got the Colts. I don't think they're going to beat the Colts, chat. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about that. I can't in good conscience pick them to beat the Colts next week after what we've seen the past 2 games from them. I can't do it. I can't. So it's 5-6. The Cowboys defense is bad. And I think that'll be good. I think the Cowboys defense being bad, it'll be fine enough for them to beat the Cowboys. That's 6-6. I really don't think the Texans are good. But I don't know. Chad, this is so hard because like I don't know. I don't have a good feel for this team anymore. I just don't have a good feel for this team with how they're going to play. CJ Stroud would likely be back for that game. I think I still like the Chiefs in that one. I still think I like the Chiefs over the Chargers. I'm obviously going to pick them over the Titans. The Broncos one is a tough one. They'll beat the Raiders. They beat the Raiders with their backups. So I think they have at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they have 4 wins left. If they go 4-3. So I think, chat, I think the floor is they go 4-3 the rest of the way, right? Is that right? Is that math right? It works out? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think their floor is 4-3 the rest of the way. Now, could I see them winning all these games? Sure. I absolutely could see them winning all these games. I just don't know what to expect with this damn team anymore. They absolutely could win all of them. Absolutely could win all these games. But they also could lose all of them too, right? So if they go 4-3, they're 5-5 right now. That would be 9-8. Good God, that'd be a war crime if they went 9-8. But they also could, like, I also wouldn't be surprised if they just like won out and were 12-5. You know? They're not losing to the Titans. They're not losing to the Raiders. I really don't think they're losing to the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys are good. Nine and 8 would suck, chat. I really think that, like, they've got at least 4. Take a stance, Tuck. What will they finish? Paul, I'm telling you, I don't know. I've got no clue with this team. I have no clue what team's going to show up from week to week basis. That's the problem. The inconsistency is so brutal that I can't even begin to think of what this team's going to look like a month from now. The 18th, a month from now, will be against the Chargers. No clue. I got no clue what this team's going to look like a month from now. 11-6 is Paul's prediction. 12-5 says still dreaming. Scott says Verderam speak. 9-8 is a Chernobyl level disaster. Yeah, they'll switch from hard the rest of the way. They need to. They need to. But also, they've had 2 opportunities to show some heart against the Broncos and the Bills, and they didn't do it. Those were 2 must-win games. We were talking about those as must-win games going into this chat, and they come out and look like that. Their backs are against the wall. I really don't know. No, nothing can really change, man. Like, playing better, I guess. What can really change, Jackie, I think is kind of what it is. I'm sure Campbell Cooks being in the middle of 50,000 Donkey fans was awful. I don't know, chat. I'm having a hard time. I know that, like, AP mentioned it. We got Patrick Mahomes, and that's great. Mahomes hasn't played. Mahomes hasn't really been Mahomes this year. His stats this year and, like, game-winning drives and clutch time have not been good. It's hard for me. The penalties have been brutal. They got to clean that up. What is most disappointing to lose this season? I say is the Bills. I think this last one. I think this last one was maybe the most disappointing loss in the Reed era, actually. As this one against the Broncos. Unreal. Unreal loss on that front. He did lead the MVP for several weeks, though. I know. Let me pull up some next-gen stats here. Let me pull up NFL Pro. I want to get these stats here on NFL Pro. On Patrick Mahomes. Special teams is ass. That's true. When you have one aspect of your game that is wow, that's bright. Is constantly sabotaging you, it's not easy. It's not easy. Oh, I guess that's true. I forgot about that. I should say, I guess that's still the Mahomes era. Can I say regular season? Can I say this is the most disappointing regular season loss, guys? Would give me some leeway on that one. My NFL Pro is not working. Oh, here we go. All right, let me look this up. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. I want to see some of these advanced stats. Okay, player splits. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Oh well. I'll bail on that. How you feel about now? How are you feeling now versus Christmas Day versus the Raiders in 2023? I think I feel pretty similar, truthfully. Yeah, Caitlin, me going to the Colts game did just get a lot crazier. Like, what? Who would have thought this game would be this, man? Who would have thought this game would be this? Last week was for the division, this week is for the season. I think that's a good way to put it, D-Fizz. I think that's a good way to put it. If the Chiefs lose this one, their AFC record's got to be dog water, right? NFL standings. Is Google gonna give me a good one? No, not really. All right, hang on. Let me get a good one. That's not really what I wanted though either. Standings. Are you gonna give me? Yep. Okay, here. This is what I want. Let's go back to this. All right. So looking at these NFL standings, let's zoom in. Good Lord, that is microscopic. What is this? A standings table for ants? Get it? You guys seen the movie? Hey, you guys can't see that. Okay. I want division in there. Okay, there we go. Well, really, I want conference, but it's okay. All right, let's look at this. In the AFC West, the Chiefs are in third place, right? 5-5. They're 500. They're 4-1 at home, 1-4 on the road, 1-2 in the division, 2-4. They're 2-4 in the conference, which is going to be brutal when it comes down to conference tiebreakers. That's going to be brutal when it comes to tiebreakers. Right now, when you look at the Texans are 3-1 whoops. The Texans are 4-2 in their conference. The Chiefs are 2-4. In the playoff picture, that's the tiebreaker, right? The Chiefs will eventually either have the head-to-head or won't have the head-to-head against the Texans because they play each other. When you look at the playoff picture here, boy, that is really zoomed in, didn't I? I really got in there. We really got in there like swimwear. The Broncos obviously are the 1 seed. Fucking nuts, by the way. And we'll hit the tie-breaking procedures up here in a little bit. But the Chiefs are not in the 8 spot because the Texans have that better conference record. Better record against NFL teams. That Super Bowl logo is bad. I agree, Jack. If they weren't going to play in a Super Bowl, it'd be this one because that logo sucks ass. Ravens also 5-5. The Chiefs have the head-to-head on them. I believe if we go to tie-breaking procedures here, to break a tie within the division at the end of the regular season, 2 or more clubs in the same division finish with an identical win-loss tied percentage. The following steps will be taken: head-to-head, best win-loss tied percentage in games played within the division, best win-loss in the common games. Okay, so we want for a break card for a wild card team. It's head-to-head, then it's conference, and then it's common games. So you really need the head-to-head, obviously. So that's why if you go back to the playoff picture, you come down here. That's why the Chiefs are ahead of the Ravens, because they have the head-to-head. But they are not ahead of the Texans because, A, they don't have a head-to-head matchup yet, and B, the Texans have a better conference record. Right now, NFL does give them a 51% chance to make the playoffs, the Chiefs. Kind of crazy, actually. Whoa, we're really zoomed in there. You know? How crazy would it be, chat, if the wildcard teams are the Bills at the 5 seed, the Chiefs at the 6 seed, and the Ravens at the 7 seed? So we're getting to the point where we gotta, like, cheer for... We gotta be scoreboard watching, right? We gotta be scoreboard watching. Need the Chargers to lose, obviously. Need the Jags to lose. You need the Texans to lose. Ravens to lose. Those are going to be the big ones, chat, that we're going to be cheering to lose. And especially lose against AFC opponents. Because as we brought up earlier, when you look at the Chiefs' AFC record against the conference right here, 2-4. That is not a good record against the conference. 2-4. 3-1 in non-con games, though. Shout out to them. I guess shout out to them. Who's the other? Yeah, see, like, the Chargers are 6-2 in the conference, though. Who's the other team that they're going to be in there? The Texans are 4-2 in the conference we mentioned. Oh, the Ravens. The Ravens are 3-3 in the conference. I guess they're the only other, like, similar team. The Ravens, when you look at their schedule, Ravens. We need to look at their schedule, full schedule. All right. They have the Jets this week. Bengals. Man, they're hosting all of these. They got 3 straight home games of Jets, Bengals, Steelers. What the hell? And then Bengals again? Host the Patriots, at the Packers, at the Steelers to round out the season. Do the Ravens still have their preseason win game streak, like preseason game winning streak? It's going to be interesting to watch, chat, Bills have a better conference record too, 4-2. The Chiefs' conference record might really hurt them. As Defizz said in the chat already, Defizz said it, and I totally agree. If they lose to the Colts, they aren't ripping off six straight, which is what they would need to do. 100%. Last week was for the division. This week is for the season. If they fall to, whoops, I'm on the NFC. How the frick did I get the NFC? I don't care about the NFC. If they go to 2-5 in the conference, chat, that's the same record as the Raiders right now. The Raiders this next week, they play the Browns. So it'll be an AFC team. So they'll have a different record than them at least. So yeah. There it is, chat. There it is. The playoff picture. I need to catch up on the chat. I was too busy talking about this and trying to talk through these playoffs. It's so exhausting, chat, having to talk about playoff scenarios. I liked it so much better when the only playoff scenarios we were talking about were for the 1 seed. That was so much more fun to talk about those, man. So much more fun to talk about those. Pittsburgh leading the division, only have a 39% chance. Yeah, it's crazy too. If you look at this, the Ravens have a 77% chance to make the playoffs, and the division leading Steelers have a 39%, which is hilarious. Texans playoffs just 29%. Yeah, Caitlin, let's go back. Actually, we need to look at the Texans. We haven't looked at the Texans schedule, have we? This week, the Texans, they play the Titans. Is that what that said? They just played the Titans. Yeah, they just played the Titans. They barely beat the Titans. They go to Buffalo on Thursday night this week. Good Lord. And then they play the Colts. Then they play the Chiefs. Then they play the Cardinals. Then they play the Raiders. Then they play the Chargers. And they play the Colts. Yeah, the Texans could be out of it. The Texans really could be out of it. That's 27 is very funny for a team that is sitting in the 8 spot right there. Whoops. That's the Chiefs schedule. In this playoff picture right here. Jags have a 65, Chargers have a 60. Chiefs have a 51, Ravens have 77. 29% for the Texans. Do we still think the Ravens winning the division most likely? Yeah, Caitlin. Did we look at the Ravens schedule? Yeah. They have a cake ass schedule, and with the Steelers having to play like Mason Rudolph, I think that they might end up winning that division just because that division. Let's go back to that division over here. This division, Caitlin, is rough. 6-4 and leading the division is wild. Baltimore's 5-5. Have they played the Steelers yet? Yeah, they did earlier in the year, right? They'll play in week 7 or week 14. They'll play them. That'll be a big game for the division. I gotta go back and see, actually. They would have had to have because they play the Bengals twice. Play the Steelers in 14. Did they play them already? Okay, no. They'll play the Steelers twice then. Steelers in week 14, Steelers in week 18. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess Joe Burrow's also going to try to come back, so that could get interesting. They're not going to win the division. I think the Bengals have a less than 3% or less than 1% chance to make the playoffs, if I remember correctly. Bengals, yeah, less than 1. Raiders less than 1. Jets less than 1. Browns less than 1. Titans less than 1. No one has been mathematically eliminated yet. Technically, the Titans can still make the playoffs. Technically, they could. Scott says if any of you guys would have predicted the current AFC playoff standings, BJ would have had you drug tested on the spot. Probably. We're only one game away to be the same as the Dolphins. Yeah, Devin, look at this one. This one's a super fun one, too, to realize. The Panthers have a better record than the Chiefs right now. That's awesome. Loser teams have to think about tiebreakers to make the playoffs. Yeah, I don't like it. We had the forced easiest strength of schedule remaining. Jags, Ravens, and Patriots only have one. Kaylin, I know that says that. I don't know if I agree with that stat, which has been a common theme this year of me not agreeing with stats. I think those are pretty decent teams. Like the Texans are scrappy again. They have the Titans, which does help, and the Titans suck. They do play the Raiders again, and the Raiders suck. If we 7 seed, we play the Colts and Broncos first and second round, then yeah, if the Colts aren't the 1 seed, yes, that's how that would work. I still think that yeah, the Lions aren't even a playoff team. Their best win is not against a playoff team. The Chiefs wins this year coming all on not playoff teams. They beat the Ravens, not a playoff team. Lions, not a playoff team. The Raiders, definitely not a playoff team. The Giants, not a playoff team. Take it all. Lions, Ravens, Raiders, Giants. I'm missing one. I beat any of those teams. They lost to the Eagles. Which one am I missing, chat? They lost to the Chargers. But they lost to the Chargers. Who'd they beat? They beat the Giants. Not a playoff team. Commanders. Yep, not a playoff team. Thank you, Nikki. Commanders. Not a playoff team. All their wins have come over not playoff teams. The playoff teams they have played, they've lost. Chargers lost. Bills lost. Eagles lost. Broncos lost. What's going on with Carolina? Are they kind of not bad? I don't know what's going on with Carolina, dude. Carolina's so confusing. That is a wildly confusing team. Wildly confusing team. Steelers playoff percentage right now. Yeah, dude, it's insane. All right, I gotta take a break here real quick. I gotta drink my Diet Dr. Pepper and house it real quick. But stay with me on the other side. I gotta tell you about DraftKings. I'll be back right after this. Chiefs Kingdom, what is your favorite touchdown? By now, you guys already know that my favorite touchdown is the next one. Because with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. You want spreads? They got it. Over-unders? DraftKings got you covered. Same-game parlays, regular parlays? DraftKings has it, and you need it. And here's the best part. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code KCSN. That's code KCSN for new customers to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer. Thanks for hanging out, chat, here on KCSN Live. I'll be live for a few more minutes here. We'll go up until the 1 o'clock hour. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you guys want to talk about on today's show to kind of wrap it all up. We talked a lot about playoff chances. Big game coming up this week. I'll be out there, actually, at Arrowhead. So if you guys are out there at Arrowhead, let me know. I'll be got one of my my best friend from college, my college roommates all 4 years. He's a Colts fan, so we're heading out to the Colts game. He's never been to Arrowhead for a Chiefs football game, so I got to take him around. I got to take him tailgating. So if you guys have tailgates, hit me up at Tucker D. Franklin on Twitter. Let me know. We're gonna be walking around. We're gonna do it all the tailgating scene. So I gotta show him what's up with Arrowhead. I gotta show him what's up. Nicky, I'll see ya. Appreciate you. Hi, Desert. Let me know where you'll be. We'll come by. What jersey am I wearing? I've been trying to find a white jersey, guys, and I cannot. I'll tell you for the life of me, I cannot find a white jersey. I cannot find a white jersey. And I'm at the point now where I kind of have to Facebook Marketplace it. I can't buy anything from eBay. And Facebook Marketplace has not been great for white jerseys. Hell yeah, dude. Glad you'll be there.
Hell yeah!
Hit me up. Let me know where you guys will be hanging out at. I'll be moving all around. We'll be moving all around. Is your fan prepared for you to crash out live at the game? I think he is. I think he's prepared. He's watched games with me before. Chiefs basically need to outpace the Chargers to get in. Jags tiebreaker. Yeah, the Jags. I forgot about the Jags tiebreaker too. That one's that one sucks. McCole Hardman has a calf injury. KB's ready for it. Yeah. Nah, KB's fine. Yep, I'm going to the Chiefs game, Kyle. I will be there at the game. Big day. Big day. The only lot I hang out is in lot T.
Hell yeah!
Damn right. I don't know if I don't know. Yeah, everyone does have a better tiebreaker than the Chiefs do. Seamus.
Hell yeah!
I don't know if I'll have the technical capabilities to do a live call-in. Maybe I'll record a video and I'll text it. See if it can get played. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know if it'll send, truthfully. Who knows how the Wi-Fi is out there? The cellular reception. How that is out there. I don't know, man. I've been trying to find a white jersey. I know, chat. We've talked about this a little bit. I've been trying to find a white. I'm not banging the drum. I've been trying to find a white jersey to wear for this game, and I just cannot find one. It is so hard to find white Chiefs jerseys in general. Yeah, I figured it would be. I figured it would be. Chat, for the people, yeah, you can find a Colts white jersey just fine. Sorry. Oh. Will Compton is saying the Chiefs are cooked, guys. It's okay when I say it, but it's another thing when Will Compton says it. Unreal. Go undercover. Yeah, we got a crowd. Hey, chat. If anybody, Facebook Marketplace, I'll find them on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to crowdsource finding me a white jersey, size XL or 2XL. I can fit into either. We need to find me a white Chiefs jersey. I really don't particularly care who the player is. I would rather it not be like Kelsey or Mahomes, right? So like anyone rather. Oh my gosh. Look what I just found on eBay, chat. Look what I just found on eBay, chat. Hang on a second. What are we doing, chat? Number one. Why would you buy that? Number two. Who's buying this? Am I signed in? Okay, no, I'm not. Okay. $24.99. That's a ripoff. I kind of want to get it for the joke though, chat. Wouldn't that be funny if I had a Sky Moore jersey? Is that stitched? Oh, that's definitely from China, dude. Oh, that's 100% from China. They don't stitch those anymore. Oh wait, that front looks like it. No, that front's stitched. No, that's from China. That's from China. That's what I'm saying. Still dreaming. I want a white Chiefs jersey. Nobody has white Chiefs jerseys. Look at this. Look at this. Let me just type in on eBay. Chiefs jersey. I'm not signed in, so it won't just show any of the history. Dude, look at all these. None of them are white. Ignore that one. None of them are white. Matt Castle. Oh, it's a youth jersey. Holy cow. I was about to go nuts for a second. Is that Tyrann Mathieu? I'd wear a Tyrann Mathieu jersey. Okay, chat, this is it. Oh, this is a new listing. This is a new pre-sold jersey I haven't seen yet. Very good, pre-owned condition, no stains or blemishes. Where's the seller located at? Kissimmee, Florida. Damn it. This is actually a nice one. Chat, but I've been hounding eBay for white jerseys, and you know the white jerseys that you find. The only white jerseys that you can find are of Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson. Those are the only ones that you can find. Damn, that is actually in really good shape, chat. I would wear this for like other things, obviously. That is in really good shape. It's in one cart. I'm not signed in, so I can't add it to my list, but all right, let's see here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go XL. We're gonna add another size to it. Let's go 2X. We're gonna go min. We gotta really parse these search results down. I mean, the white jersey is one that I think. Oh, dude, Seamus, if you just sent me this. Is that? Oh, that's Tyrann Mathieu. Holy cow. Where's this person at? Oh, they're in Lee Summit. $40. This definitely was bought on China too. This was a China jersey. You think I can get him down to 25? I might try to lowball him on that one. 25. 25, take it or leave it. $25, take it or leave it. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen. All right, here's what Seamus sent me on the Discord. Seamus sent me this one. Let's see if it'll let me do it, because Facebook is kind of a pain. This is what Seamus sent me. Tyrann Mathieu jersey, definitely from China. Why you know like red jerseys? Paul, I do like red jerseys. The idea that I just have a lot of them. This is definitely a China jersey, right? I just have a lot of red jerseys. And the idea of the fit that I have, the fit inspo that I have in mind. Why don't I go to Rally House? Because I want an old one, Steven. Because I want an old one of someone who's not on the team. Is why I don't go to Rally House. Yeah, I should DM this person and be like, hey, I know you did not get that at the Nike team store, at the Chiefs team store. Give me $10 and I'll take it off your hands. That's part of the reason I don't go to Rally House. The seams are kind of brutal. I had a white jersey custom made at the Chiefs store at Arrowhead, says Terry. All custom one that says Slugger on the back of it. How about that? Kind of be a little like, whoa, is this guy? What's going on with this guy here? Okay, we need to go white. Here we go. There's that Tyrann Mathieu one that we talked about. What is this abomination, chat? What is this abomination? There are so many Priest Holmes white jerseys. Kyle, you sent me one too? Oh, yeah. Tony Gonzalez and Leavenworth? Hold up. Let me throw that one up there. See, look how many Priest Holmes white jerseys there are. Priest Holmes. This one's sick as fuck. Oh, shit. That's badass. A blank? What if I just got a blank, chat? What if I just wore a blank jersey? I have a white Holmes NFL XL jersey. Kenneth, dude, I'm telling you, that is the white jersey that people have. Did that not go through an airdrop? That is the white jersey that people have. There it is. This Trent Green one is actually sick. What is this? $30 located in Leavenworth. You think they can meet halfway? Tony Gonzalez would kind of go hard though, right, chat? Do you think Tony Gonzalez, if you saw a guy wearing a Tony Gonzalez jersey, would you think he's cool or do you think he was kind of lame? What's up, Jake?
Hell yeah!
We're trying to find me a white jersey to wear to the game this week. $30 door pickup. Why is Kobe Bryant jerseys recommended? That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, you want some Kobe jerseys? I know what you want a Tony Gonzalez jersey? I know exactly what you'll like. Kobe Bryant jerseys. Can I not zoom in? It looks like the numbers are kind of worn on that sucker. Is it stitched? I found a DT jersey. You guys would say hell yeah. A white Eric Berry would go insane, chat. A white Eric Berry would go nuts. Damn, you guys are blowing up my Discord right now. Hell yeah, dude. Where's this at? That is a vintage Derek Thomas. So that's starting out to Reebok though. Oh, it's on Etsy. See, this is the problem. White Eric Berry would be the best. This Tony G does look legit. A white Derek Thomas would be the best, but I'm running into the problem where I really can't have anything shipped at this point because the game's this weekend, right, chat? So, like, if this wasn't in Glencoe, Maryland, I would probably get this Trent Green jersey, chat. Like, look at this. Trent Green would go sick. I would wear a Ben Neiman jersey for the joke, yes. Yeah, I think Amazon at this point would probably be the only one. What is this? What? This looks like an Arizona Cardinals jersey. Show me the back. Oh, the back is red. That's weird. I definitely wear Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, we found a Sky Moore jersey. Oops. I don't know where it went. We did find one. Estimated delivery on that Trent Green was 11/21. Well, between Friday 21 and Wednesday, November 26th. I Don't want to dox my location, but that's a wild jersey. So that's why I think I gotta marketplace it, right, chat? See, there's a Larry Johnson, Priest Holmes, Frank Clark. Hell yeah, dude. Here, hang on. Let me see. Item location, U.S. only. Did we already look at this one? Yeah, that's the one in Kissimmee, Florida. This is actually really nice. This is a good. No. Is it legit? Where's it at? Aurora, Colorado. I don't think that Trent Graydon's legit. You guys see how many Priest Holmes jerseys there are? You guys see how many Priest Holmes jerseys? Man, I would love this Matt Castle jersey too. Castle would be sick. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll go to the marketplace. Why Bobby Scipio? Ooh. Damn, already selling your Felix Anduke Uzoma jersey. That's brutal. Dead stock Elvis Gerbach? That's kind of sick. Is this a Leo Chanel jersey? Bro, what? Direct access jerseys? Oh, for sure fake. White Tyler Palco is on Wish. That's insane, dude. All right, hang on for a second, chat. Let me go full screen. So I can sign into my eBay over here. And when I sign into eBay, I will then. I think I have a liked list. Ooh, hang on. Hang on, let me sign into this real quick, chat. Boop-boop-a-doo. Boom. Okay. Let me go to my watch list here. Jan Sinner would be wild. White Dustin Colquitt would be awesome. Or Damon Heward. Yeah. Chat, when I get off of... oh, yeah, dude, this is crazy. I forgot I have, like, some pretty crazy stuff on my watch list. Okay, here we go. All right. This is my personal eBay watch list, all right? Don't steal anything. Whoops. Don't steal anything I'm watching. Hey, I'm watching here. Look at this one. Jimmy Horn. Jeremy Horn, I mean. That'd be so funny. Oh, yeah, that would be so funny. Not gonna pay 25. Oh, man, did I've thought I probably need to pull the trigger on this one because I think this is so sick. This EB shirt. Remember when this EB shirt came out? The Cancer Survivors one? The Reebok jerseys are the best. Can you pay for expedited shipping through eBay? I don't think so. I don't know though, I guess. I've never really... It's gonna dox my location, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. This eBay shirt is, or this EB shirt is sick. And I might just get it just because, to have it, because EB's like one of my favorite players. But yeah. Look how sick these jackets are though, chat. This hat's pretty sick. Where's the Scott Fujita jersey? I saw a Scott Fujita. No, get out of here. Yes, there it is. I knew I liked it. The black Scott Fujita jersey, baby. Look at that thing. Look at that beaut. Look at that beaut. I'm not paying $50 for that, though. Sorry, not gonna pay $50 for that in West Virginia. Why do people buy black jerseys? I would buy it ironically. Jackie is why I would buy it as like a joke, ironically, right? But I don't know, man. I did actually. I just saw that I submitted an offer for this for $20 and it was rejected. Pat Surtain, Ty Law would be good. I might actually go right now, chat, after I hop off here. I might run to the thrift store actually real quick. Just down the road from me and see what they got. See if they got anything at the old thrift store. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, McCluster was on the... I was trying to be too cute with this McCluster one, right? I was trying to put an offer. I was trying to get a good... I should have just bought it, and I missed out on this white Dexter McCluster one. So that's my fault. I got too cute, you know? I got too cute, kind of like Andy Reid does when it matters. But appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys kind of letting off some steam. Tomorrow, we're turning the page. We're turning the page, chat. We're going to be on to Indianapolis. I'll hopefully have a white jersey in my possession. It's hard to find white jerseys in this city, by the way, chat. I went to a vintage flea market on Saturday. No white jerseys at all. 0. Oh, I found a retro Priest Holmes from City Thrifts major jersey. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to run to that. Exactly, Defizz. I ran the ball with Kareem out of shotgun, and I put Rashee Rice in the backfield and split Kareem Hunt out wide. Is what I tried to do in that Dexter McCluster jersey negotiation. That one's on me. I realize that I need to learn from my mistakes, and I'll get better from it, right? I'll get better from it. Nevertheless, we move on. White jerseys are hard to find in the city, so if you guys see any, hit me up. Twitter at Tucker D. Franklin. If you're in the Discord, send me a Discord DM. Appreciate you guys. Listen all the way to the end of the stream, hanging out with me all the way until the end. You guys are the best. I will be back tomorrow. Turning the page. We're on to the next one. We're on to Indianapolis. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow.